They have wizards on paper now. So here we are. This is Paper Sorcerer. It's a first-person dungeon crawler in the style of RPGs of old. In which our premise is we are a wizard who was defeated by a band of adventurers and cast into some manner of prison. Game also get used to this very nice, stark, harsh color scheme of parchment and blackness. This game has an aesthetic and runs it pretty fierce. So, You know what? Sure thing. Strange talking rodent. Way out. And we arrive at a first fairly important decision. As for the purposes of our wondrous literary adventure, we're going to be assembling a team in order to fight our way out of here. And while you do accumulate like more than a party's worth of the minions on this list, there's a pretty steady pace at which you receive your new minions. You have to make choices about what kind of thing you're going to build your team around. It's very marginally rude that the game makes you choose your first minion before you would know anything about the combat mechanics, but you still have plenty of freedom. Every one of these creatures is useful as long as you use it appropriately. Just a matter of deciding what manner of strategy you're going to try to employ, and then appropriately making all of your minions fit together to carry that out. You will have more than a party's worth and the ability to swap them around, so you will be flexible once you've made it a bit of a ways into the game. Find Skeleton here, a pretty good starter. Functions largely the way you might expect a paladin to in other RPGs. He's a defensive fightman. He can taunt, he can buff allies, he can recover himself. And hits decently well when he has to swing a sword at somebody. Yeah. There's your wizard. There's our skeleton. No, you don't start with any gear, just rudimentary capability. We'll get a look at how all of these bits behave. We find an actual fight. Say, right now. Maybe. Nah. Diplomacy is bad. And here we are, battle. The game kind of proceeded to explain some of its mechanics, but there are many others that will need to be seen to play out. This, we have our Sorcerer and our Skeleton. You have health, you have your defense, which is both. You can see that it's on a bar here. That's an amount of damage that you resist when you get swung at, but defense can also be worn down by repeated impacts, so you have to worry about, like, maintaining your own layers of defense and cutting your way through your opponent's defenses. There are some classes that are very good at breaking down an opponent's armor to set it up to be beaten up by other people. And we have energy, which is our renewable supply of mana used for any manner of special skills. Our wizard just did this basic magical attack to start. It's a very quick cooldown, you can see there, so pretty reliable bread and butter move. And let's see, skeleton. Skills have you begun with? Attack and also recover defense, or taunt an opponent and gain some physical resist in the process. Or we don't have to worry about any of that because this guard was a pushover. Fair enough. Got out of that. Nothing consumable. Gems are currency. We found that mace, which wizard is capable of using. There we go. Our sorcerer's bashing stick. Be sure that committed properly. Yep, we're good. Will be a bit of time before we find stuff to properly equip our skeleton with. Take a look around. Seems like a pretty straightforward wizard prison so far. Think we're allowed to continue using this bed? Nope. Offline. No rest till we finish escaping prison. Worthless, shameful, worn, and junky weaponry. There we go. A box that just contains one of each of all the worst equipment in the game. Just that you have something to put in play, regardless of what you choose. Several rags. Rags for everyone. And actually, yeah, let's switch over to the staff, over the mace. For that bit of magic boost. The Axe of Shame. These little hanging rings here, they are often switches used in puzzles. This one might be inert though. There we go. Game proceeding to explain defense. And so a great part of what keeps our skeleton very useful and very tanky is that he is capable of recovering his defense while attacking, and also is going to be... Eventually, he's going to learn how to also repair other people's armor, I believe. Have him talk for now. And just knock out a guard. Yep, seeing there, our skeleton being tough as hell. They managed to, punch their way through his rags. But they did the work of just absorbing a lot of the inbound damage. Yeah, energy economy is kind of tight right now, so you don't do a lot of fancy maneuvering until after you have more of your team in place and their skills have unlocked and leveled up, and you have enough of them that you can bounce around between your different cooldowns. A nice hat. Headband on my skeleton. Good. In fact, this feels like it's the right... yeah. At the end of the map, there's exploring to do. A tiny bit. The Tao of Sorcerer. Very well kept bedroom. We have plundered. And a reward for conducting some rudimentary exploration. Some revive crystals. Revive/full heal. Very helpful item. Yeah, the game is going to pretty quickly ramp us up to our base 3 minions, and then further creatures are going to be spread out a bit more evenly. Yeah, I think the party that I used last time that I was playing through this was Skeleton, Cultist, and Ghost, for the most part. I already have an attack and defenseman. Try the witch. Powerful healer, so very fragile. Ideally, we'll make up for that with our skeleton. What of our shameful equipment can she put to use? Rags, and that's it. Don't have any of whatever type of weapon she uses. It's a start. Let's see, what moves do you know? Basic heal. A cheaper but faster heal. Nice. Focus, that's a move that's available to most kinds of magic user, where they can just spend their turn recovering energy harder. Little ice attack. A fair start. How best to proceed? This fellow's been agreeable. It is appropriately opposed to book jail. Let's be polite. Farewell, Janitor Goblin. So yes, now when we're traveling around the dungeon, most of the time, hostile encounters will be visible as a mysterious haze hovering about. I know I can just liquefy the guards with my bolt, so yeah, let's clear those out of the way. And meanwhile, get a measure of how strong this witch is against the other guard. Leave the squire alone until I simplify the encounter. Alright, not so great on the offense. Then again, she also doesn't have any sort of staff yet. There we go, getting good economy out of this fight so far. There, only now at level 2 has our wizard learned to focus. Or perhaps remembered to focus. Okay, suppose I was stuck up on them. These things happen. Once our skeleton gets better at maintaining its armor, we'll be able to keep a pretty firm shield wall going with him. quite like the whole ablative defense mechanic. You can see there, it gives you a reason to swing regular attacks, even with characters who wouldn't be particularly good at fighting. You can still, you know, chip away at a fair deal of enemy armor. And sometimes you need that in order to get the fight moving. Dylan picked up a nice self buff. And let's see, I think that rune is gear. Yes. No, actually that was this encounter. It just had more reach than I thought. Fair enough. We are finding a lot of maces. And here we go, third minion. Wherein I have a physical defenseman and a healer in place. So maybe a nice damage spike. I mean, stacking up a lot of different kinds of defensive character could be good. I mean, cautious play is going to be reliable, but not necessarily very swift. Here's the sales pitch for a couple of these. Nah, you're more about debuffs. So quick and lightly armored lets him support the abilities like a truck. Or maybe shiving and poison. Unk or Berserker. Alternatively, what if I make my damage spike mystical instead of physical? High variance. But also one of those weird accessories only entities. Yeah, what's Berserker? Give me that Minotaur. Take your shameful axe. And the last set of rags. Skills are punch and more punch. Good. Crush your enemy. Boy, cunning brutality. Yeah, let's try that. Against many guards. This team doesn't have crowd control yet. Good, working as advertised. Although that was also with his skill, we'll have to see how well he does with regular swings right now. Yep, there we go. We now have the foundations of the skeleton's ability to just keep the whole team alive. As that skill gets better, then we're going to have a nice way to just keep everybody's defenses strong. And our witch has a better defense heal. And there, now we have crowd control. Minotaur can crowd control. And that sounds like somebody's upgrade. Let's see. Currently not for skilling them. Unless I have to unequip first. Minotaur, do you use more than light armor? Nope. Zerd, do you somehow use more than light armor? No. Oh wait, chain's a weapon. And our current team contains no chain users. Right, ghosts use chains. For the most part, the miscellaneous goofy items are just there to be liquidated at vendors. Once we find a shop. A mysterious orb. Well, it's along for the ride now. And that's the exit. Let us confront this dwarf. Oh yeah, that's an element of the mechanics. Skill cooldowns are remembered between fights. You don't automatically recover them just because a fight is over. So if you've taken a character and really tired them out by spamming all of their abilities, that's waiting to work against you. Yeah, dwarf has a lot of armor. And you can note there, a lot of special moves don't do armor damage. So again, you have a reason to use your physical attacks ever, rather than relying too heavily on your specials. You just need that initial kick to properly break the shell off a heavily armored opponent. Yes, the guards are people who have also been imprisoned here forever, just told that they're in charge. There is no way out of Book Jail. Or is there? Also, new hat. It's this hat. Mandatory, you want a hat? Yeah, wear that with pride. Ah, good. Progress. Fortunately, there's no concept of fall damage out here. Things you're not supposed to walk off will actually let you drop, huh? We should probably not tumble into the void. Book void is powerful stuff. Perhaps we can die by falling off. Or, look, narratively, I think you can die in the book. If we are properly murdering the things we destroy here. Let's dance. Alright, too much armor for the grasp to get through. I'll have to start softening them up. Book Knight hits like a truck. Right, yeah, let's drop a proper heal on the skeleton. Much. Yeah, I gotta keep wearing down his armor. That's mine. Yeah, we don't have any revive skills, so we could throw down a gem to get the skeleton moving again. Otherwise, he was down for a while, and I do want him back, so yeah, let's, Oh wait, I was got this revive potion. Very good. And which is much better at restoring armor than the skeleton is. Wow. That's a substantial difference. Since he is standing again, may as well try to get that pod back up. Get the heat off the Minotaur while it recovers. How much armor is this man wearing? A lot. Or really perhaps any. Remember, most of our team is just rags and hats right now. This guy has a full suit, like regular people, professional armor. You just have whatever we scrounged up in the middle of the jailbreak. Alright, our witch is able to make someone else volunteer to taunt the enemy. Interesting. And our Minotaur has a self-buff. Single bracelet escaped that. Yeah, that's going straight on the wizard. Priorities. Once again, priorities. Our Sorcerer is definitely first in line for actual clothing. Oh, down we go. Very good. Oh, we have our overarching goal of slowly disassembling the book from the inside so that we can escape. And now we're in town. The town inside the book, which is a prison. Hello, Shop Zombie. Yeah, there we go. We have buttons to cycle through the team and keep an eye on who would benefit from what. We could start to consider getting all of our team members proper things. Skeleton uses longswords, which uses staves? Yeah, staves. Minotaur is an axeman. And wizard might be allowed to use everything. Just as, you know, protagonist benefits. I can sell all those maces I don't need. Those for each of our casters, grab an axe. Sword. Throw away the rest of our shame gear. I'm not gonna sell any of the treasure until I'm sure that it's just not like some other place where treasure does something. Then get some proper armor. Let's go with some robes for the witch. And then scale. Or our skeleton. Also make use of a shield, but we are now down on cash. A bunch of basic accessories for sale as well. Little bits of intel. We get a fine set of just free stuff for having gone through the trouble of getting back to town. And since we have a room, there's no need for a paid inn. We just have a place here. Our tiny wizard apartment. You need no longer be ashamed of your axe. Here's a Manitoba. And go ahead and throw down an initial save. Yeah, what else is in town? So this fellow, for each tricksy soul orb that we find wandering around, gives us access to a floor of the side dungeon that exists. The catacombs. where unlike the regular dungeons that are part of the plot progression, there are just regular old random encounters here. And a renewable possibility for treasure. This is where you go if you find yourself feeling the need to grind. If we end up running into some manner of wall, I will probably off-camera some laps of this place just to shore up numbers. Or like if I find the need to swap out the party drastically and be like equalizing levels on some other characters that have been neglected. This is the place to do it. The catacombs are both a place to grind and there are some proper rewards here for completing each floor. Useful one-off things that I'll be looking to harvest. Anger is very low cost. But is it cost effective? We'll find out. I mean, what you got, Minotaur? What that? We're gonna have some damage over time out of our Sorcerer. And our presence down here already justified. Look at this. Look at this fine steel sword. Good loot down here. All those gems wasted. Unfortunately, you don't have a built-in map in this game, so you need to maintain your own spatial sense while moving through dungeons, which can be very rough when they're so harshly monochrome. Maps is something you have to build yourself. Not so bad during the regular stages, since those will only have a fixed number of encounters in them. But in the catacombs, it can get a little egregious. The difference that armor makes. Go ahead and set the other fellow on fire. Probably should have done that earlier. This fight is not being kind to the Minotaur. Really need him next on the list for proper armor. Or what passes for it, since he has light armor, high HP. This generic fighter is just surprisingly mighty. a basic reinforced head, and an imbued body. Skills start to diversify. And the good thing is I have the Gem of Recall. I can always bail out of here. That's renewable. You have your escape button if you get in over your head. And here we go, a reward for clearing the first floor of the catacombs. Either adding another regular minion to the party off of the list, or instead getting this weird special gimmick minion, which I am going to take. We will be getting more regular summons further along as we go. The Puppet. I suppose I was supposed to scroll down off that bit of the menu, but anyway. Now we have Puppet. Puppet stats are entirely derived, or almost entirely derived, from what pieces you equip it with. So that reinforced head and imbued body we found are 2 Puppet parts, giving it some attributes there. You can see right now it has pretty garbage attacks because it has no arms to attack with. Gotta find it some arms if we want this fabulous marionette become a proper fightman. That is the exit to the first catacomb floor, which just puts us back at the mysterious house, so yeah. And these are repeatable, renewable things we can always go back in. We can also revisit all of the regular maps as well if you just want to go hunt for secrets, because there are a lot of secrets on these maps. Treasures abound. And the skill trainer here lets you customize and enhance your characters by buying various perks. Did not find enough gems for robes, but I did find more loot. Enough to buy the robe I wanted. And yes, I should definitely put that stat boosting scroll into somebody. Right where it belongs. Anyway, let's go do a little more plot dungeon. Beginnings of Cell Block 2. Remember to wear robes. It's not enough to simply have the clothing. You gotta put the clothes on. Throw up a set of buffs. Set fire to the man-at-arms. That's a damn powerful sword. The difference that decent metal makes. Yeah, I think that longsword is going to carry us for a while. Good sword. poison sounds like it'll be a much better attack option for our witch. Yeah, just in case you need spare doors. Want some hooligan wandering around breaking all your doors and leaving you with no recourse. It's this wall. It was a wall, and we found the switch. Secrets in dungeons. And let's see, reasonably sure that other sword is far worse than our fine steel. Would have been an improvement over whatever garbage we were using pre-fine. But we live in a fine steel world. Good. Poisoned and on fire. How do you like that? probably get fair mileage out of just having our wizard grab the other fine steel sword. At this point, even with the benefits we just have, the spells aren't hitting particularly hard. It's also been demonstrated a couple of times that you can partially evade an attack. One cannot evade the sound of their neighbors. But yes, you can, like, dodge the armor damage or the health damage separately. Improving the odds that a move will do something. Yeah, let's intrude. Just one man at arms. Manageable. Against one target, I don't feel the need to get particularly tactical. Not this guy. He is not dangerous enough. He can just kind of bashy face. And we're handsomely rewarded. All aboard the equipment treadmill. Sword Wizard is go. My god. Blade Nerd. The ultimate weapon. Truly invincible. And there's a puppet level up. Very slight improvements to their baseline, but the bulk of their stats still come from bits. One does not train a puppet. You construct them, refine them. Edge wizards. That level 2 quick heal is now a decent use of a turn. Sword Nerd, OP. We've become far too dangerous. No wonder we were sealed away. A little bit of that was also being the one who gets the last swing in after all the armor's been peeled off. This is Vinegar Room. Puzzle solved. Which of us can use elf leather? Wizard can use elf leather and become indestructible. Good. That's a lot of defense for right now. You get the cloth handed down. You stay with regular robe. Hey, new axe. Where we can see there, much higher damage variance out of the axe. Sizable range. Defense on our wizard. Great sword. That's a whole other weapon type of its own. Although, how does it compare to fine steel longsword? Not a category our nerd can deal in. Very well. Silver room. There, let's at least give you the armor that's armor. That seems fair. It scale mail. I think the puzzle relevant thing we got out of that was the pouch of sulfur. I'd expect the mystery brew on the other side has a missing ingredient. The game may have expected us to carry on with 1-2 before visiting the catacomb. Just a smidge. Also on display there, your backbench still learns experience, so you actually don't have to worry about your unused characters falling behind dead ants. Alchemical grade dead ants. Huh. Ghost doors. And our next orb. Come here, friend orb. Staff that poisons, or maybe augments poison? Either way, there you go. I didn't even notice picking up this key. Alright, so now we have gunk. Nice. Alchemy. Then what do I do with the dead ants? That's a mystery. Yes, good. Those stayed around, and the lead key wasn't even consumed. Sure, we'll go with that. I'm not the chemist here. Oh, having the staff gives you a poison move that costs nothing. Oh. That definitely has use. Probably dispose of that wizard. Got the audacity to freeze my witch. Fine steel, you say? Similar in base power to the Arcanine. So that would be the choice for if I want to go back to regular nerd. We'll see just how much +8 does for magic attacks. Classic snake bag. Nefarious snake. Next to a book about shapeshifting. The snake precipitates a scuffle. Alright, so something will open this wall. This generation of armor is at least giving us some properly tanky team members now. The way armor is implemented means that situation can very drastically change. We have a bit of warning. A safe zone to work with. Not so tricky now, are you? Good to see another room. Most character types have a rune slot. Yeah, that's the good stuff. What happened to this snake? Alright, now this is just too much. Too well fluffy. Now we are truly invincible. can only wonder what that snake got up to. Maybe that search prompt was referring to this wall rather than over here. Sometimes the borders of those are vague. Back to the void. Gylex, the Decimator. That's a powerful chop there. Yeah, we'll see how well that holds up. It's quite hurt yet. A sizable bite taken out of the Minotaur's armor. It might take a bit before we actually scythe our way through this guy's defenses. He is powerful indeed. So you know what? I wonder if you're immune to this or not. Yeah, give him the old face full of acid. Yeah, armor maintenance is a hell of a thing. Alright, situation is evolving. Nature has selected. The fittest survive. And being dead doesn't prevent your characters from getting their experience. Very good. Binding. Good job, puppet. You're a credit to the team. In this life, guy likes the Decimator, had no regrets. Farewell, Chapman. Dagger. Well, the witch getting taken out that round saved me a revive crystal. That's a plus. just like that, we're back. Cop Zombie is a fine, upstanding citizen. A fine role model, a pillar of the community. Yeah, there we go. We've gotten started. Escaped from prison, found a town, broke a binding. We escaped from the prison inside the prison, the double prison. Now we just need to figure out this whole outer prison book world. Paper. And wizards.